gone out to eat and just eaten my meal, like not having to go to the bathroom, not having to wash my hands ahead of time. It's just that being said though, like my parents are always like, wash your hands before we eat, wash your hands. Like for my kids, they always say that to them. My daughter complies and does it because she says, well, it's Beepa's house, it's Beepa's rules. My son, a lot more hard-headed. He's like, no, I don't want to, no. I don't think he does, whether he goes to the bathroom with Callie and pretends, I don't know. But I don't make them. Like, if they're outside playing and they come inside and they want to eat, that's fine by me. Like, oh my goodness, such a beaut. I love her. I love all the baby chat. And so it's never, been a thing with me, and it's just that realization that germs are taught as well. Cleanliness, hygiene, whatever you want to say, that's taught to us as well. Kids, so my son drops, we'll use the example of nerds because him and my daughter were eating nerds and a bunch of his spill on the ground. He just immediately gets down on the ground and starts hoovering them up with his mouth. Like just straight vacuums them up with his mouth. And it's great. And I think it's super cute. And a lot of other parents might freak out about that, right? But here's where I say, like, maybe we should just sit back and let the kid decide for themselves in moments like this. Is there anything on the ground that is going to absolutely, be awful, horrible, terrible, like, for him, immediate danger if he is just sucking up the nerds off the ground? No, then just let him do it. Let him have fun. Let him make his decision if it's okay with him or not. Like, we can learn so much from our kids. Not washing their hands and just, are they bothered by it? No? Okay, cool. Then let them do their thing. And if they do like to have, like help cleaning up the nerds instead of being on the floor and tossing them in the trash because they don't want to eat them off the floor, that's cool too. Excuse me. And it's just, that was the other example I was going to give. So with germs and sickness and when they're kids and they're young, they have no judgment for what's contagious, what's not. They don't know that. That stuff is taught to us. And maybe that's a false reality. And we should be thinking about, wait a second, is it actually contagious or are we living in fear? And when kids are sick, they just want all the snuggles, all the hugs, loves. Some don't get me wrong, but a lot of them do. And when you're sick, they still kiss you, they still snuggle up to you, they still want to share your food. There is no like, I'm under the weather right now and have whatever this sinus stuff is going on, and I do tend to get this once a year. I also know that for me, allergies start after I've lived somewhere for a while. So they don't develop until after I've lived somewhere for a while. And I would be more than happy picking up and moving, maybe even just out of locally where I am. But I am where I am right now, and time to move will come when the time's ready, because that's a lot of time and energy into moving, right? So I stopped and got some tea from Starbucks, their medicine ball. Oh my goodness. I think Carissa introduced me to that one. So yummy. And so I'm drinking it, and of course my daughter, who's now 5 months old today, Lily is 5 months old, woohoo. She is just obsessed with food. She wants to try everything. She's a little it the best way, you know, I can, and I'm not doing like, you know, the jar baby food or anything like that, but I just do, she eats what I eat, and if it needs a little modification for her to eat, then, you know, that's what I do. And so I'm drinking my tea, and it's getting cooled down, whether that means anything to her or not. See, still the judgment with the hot, because in my mind it's going to burn her, because that's what I've been brainwashed to believe. But so she wants to sip on it too, you know. She just grabs it and brings it, and I help her sip from the Starbucks cup, and she doesn't care that I'm sick. She doesn't. There's no judgment about germs and contagions and all that stuff. Is living in fear. And again, it's the popular belief, because fear tends to be the popular belief, and maybe it's time we start changing that approach and that thought process, and just be fearless like these sweet kiddos. I love you. Have a fantastic day.
And I think she likes that.
So there is a little addendum even to this video, talking about germs and talking about them with my son's teacher and guide, because he goes to a Montessori school, and I like that too. You know, we're just guiding them and letting them figure their way and just being there to support them. But talking about the importance of germs and building immune system, and they used to have shovels for digging in the dirt, and they actually don't, so that the kids can get in there with their hands and dig with their hands, because of the importance of germs for our immune system and our gut biome, and versus sanitizing and cleaning. And see, I love it. There's always two sides of the spectrum, two sides of the story, and what we choose to believe and what our truth is, and just cool stuff. So figured I'd tack that one on here to that video, because that was a great alternative perspective.